Hello, Eagle fans. It's National Signing Day here at North Carolina Central, and the new head coach for the football team here at NCCU has racked up a class of 26 signees here on National Signing Day, and we're here to talk to him about that here on NCCUEaglePride.com. Coach, you had a really short window to get these 26 recruits. If you could just talk about that process and what we were able to get out of that.
Well, I tell you, hats goes off to the coaching staff and the current players who had to host all of those recruits. We had 3 recruiting trips, and everyone involved from Ms. Luann, from administration, everyone came in who sold the university on these recruits. We'd like to think they're pretty high quality. I would rate this class about an 85. We still have some work to do, but everyone kind of rolled their sleeves up and got after it, and I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited to be able to recruit in years to come as well.
Well, and that says a lot about your staff. With that short window and that short time span to get the job done, to still get what you think is a B-plus class, that has to be pretty satisfying for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. And, you know, we knew we had a short window, and we got after it. And I was extremely impressed with the quality of kids that they brought to the table that we had a chance to pick. Things didn't go exactly all the way I wanted. We did lose a few kids who I thought were some opponents, you know, down the line there, but we did win some battles as well on recruiting. So, you know, we understand, you know, who, quote unquote, trying to run North Carolina, so we know who we need to go after in terms of getting the recruits. But I'm excited when spring come around, we're able to get out and meet all the high school coaches and then be able to evaluate kids and get a chance to early offer some kids. And we'll do a whole lot better in the state of North Carolina next year. And the reason I give it a B+ is because, you know, we got to sign us a kicker. And, you know, we were able to sign a kicker by today, I would have gave this about a 90, because we got some real high-quality student athletes that's going to play for us next year.
What were your needs coming in? What were some of the things you were looking for? What type of player?
Well, we were looking for kids who wanted to put the program on their back, not necessarily from a physical standpoint in terms of just, hey, I want to be here, I want to come here, and I want to win. Our goal was to recruit an athlete at every position. A type of athlete that we want at every position. From, you know, we have D-line, we wanted to recruit a one technique, a nose. We wanted to recruit a 3 technique. We wanted to recruit a defensive end, who we call a Leo. So we wanted to recruit an inside backer, outside backer, a corner, a safety. We wanted to recruit one person at every position just to create some competition, and that's what we were able to do, and we definitely was pleased. We were very, very strategic in how we attacked this recruiting class, and we were able to accomplish everything except a kicker.
In doing the research for this interview, Sports Information Director Kyle Serba was pointing out the number of players that we got from teams that were in state championship games this year. Heck, you got 4 kids from down the street at Hillside. I mean, it looks like you came after a lot of kids that were on winning programs.
That's the key. You know, you want to bring that attitude. You know, you want kids to have experience winning who's going to come in, because we're going to push them. We're going to push them, so they probably, if they won state championships or made that far, they probably was pushed. So it won't be nothing new to them. So we won't have to transform their attitude as much. So that was important. That was a key ingredient and something we look for.
With you able to get the kids at the school down the street, how big is that just for the case of, if you can own the city of Durham, there's a lot of talent that comes in and out of this town.
Exactly. That was the first stop. My first recruiting stop was Hillside High School, and then I went to Southern High School, and just to let them know we're here to stay, you know, and you no longer have to leave. You know, we would love for you to come on. You can still come in. Don't even have to go home on the weekends. You can still stay here in Durham, play quality football, get a great education, and contribute to what we think is going to be something special in the years to come.
What's the process now for you? You get a couple weeks off, and then you get to do what you've been looking forward to do here, coaching up the kids and going through spring ball.
Yeah, now I had my team meeting yesterday, and I thank the student athletes who hosted and who showed those guys the way we do things here at NCCU. Now I told them our focus has switched to you all. So now, you know, like Monday we'll start, you know, they'll have meetings, individual meetings with the coaches, and then we'll start the 6 a.m. agility runs, and then they'll start getting the playbook. So they'll start learning things in terms of, I told them I'm focused on you now all the way through August. So now I know they probably say, well, the last 3 weeks coach has been doing all this recruiting, and now we're able to focus on them guys and get ready for spring practice, which starts on March 15th. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I got a good bunch of kids this year, and I'm excited to see what they'll be able to do out in the field.
All right, Coach. Well, we thank you for your time and take the break and get settled in, and we look forward to seeing what happens during spring ball and certainly what's coming up here in August.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
That's head coach Henry Frazier III as we wrap up the recruiting season here in 2011. You can check out the full list on NCCUEaglePride.com. See you later, everybody.